Hey guys, so here's part 2 of the 5.3 notes. We're now going to multiply. So let's look at example 3. We have 5x squared, and notice between the 5x squared and the parentheses, there's no addition or subtraction. That is when you know you need to multiply. So if you don't ever see a subtraction or addition, that's when you multiply. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 5x squared, and every term behind it, distribute it. So when we do this, we're going to multiply the numbers. So we have 5 times 6, that's going to give us 30. Now we also have to multiply the variable. So we have x squared times x. That actually gives us x cubed. Okay? So whenever we have this same base, in this case x, and we multiply, we add the exponents. Those are some of your exponent rules you guys learned in Algebra 2. Now we do the same thing with 5x squared and 2. I do 5 times 2 to give me 10. And then I really don't have anything else to multiply, so I keep the x squared. And then this will be my final answer. Okay, so no need to simplify. We only combine like terms if necessary. And here we don't have any like terms to combine. Okay, let's do another multiplication. We have 3z plus 1 and z minus 3. Now remember, this means we're going to FOIL. And we know we're going to FOIL because notice there is nothing in between the two sets of parentheses. There's no addition or subtraction sign. So that's when we know we need a FOIL. So we're going to take the 3z and multiply by z and negative 3. So I get 3z squared, and then I get negative 9z. Now I'm going to multiply the 1 to the z and negative 3. So I get plus z, or you can put 1z, it's up to you, and then minus 3. Now I combine any like terms. My only like terms are the negative z and the positive z. Everything else I can't combine. So that means I'll keep my 3z squared. Make sure anything you don't combine, you still keep, okay? Now, the negative 9z plus z, remember I add or subtract, or really combine the coefficients. So I do negative 9 plus 1 gives me negative 8, and I have z, and then I just bring down the 3. And I have nothing else to combine, so this will be my final answer. Okay, let's look at example 5. Now we have 2a minus 3 times a squared minus 10a minus 2. So for this one, we will take everything that's in the first set of parentheses and multiply it by everything in the second set. Once again, notice that we don't have an addition or subtraction sign in between, so that means we're going to multiply. Okay, so I take 2a multiplied by a squared. That's going to give me 2a cubed. And then 2a times negative 10a, that gives me minus 20a squared. And then we'll have 2a times negative 2, that gives me minus 4a. Now I take my negative 3 and multiply it. So negative 3 times a squared, that gives me minus 3a squared. And then negative 3 times negative 10a. Now two negatives make a positive, so I get plus 30a. And then negative 3 times negative 2 gives me a plus 6. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. So here, notice that, 2a cubed, we can't combine that with anything, so I just keep it. I can combine my negative 20a squared and negative 3a squared. And when I do, that's going to give me minus 23a squared. Okay. Then I have my negative 4a and my plus 30a. So I can combine those to give me plus 26a. And then I'm just left with the plus 6 at the end. Nothing else to combine, so this will be my final answer here. Okay, what I would like you guys to go ahead and do, for example 6, I would like you to pause the video and try example 6 on your own. Okay, let's see what you got here. So once again, notice we do not see an addition or subtraction sign in between the parentheses, so that means we're going to multiply. we're going to multiply since there's no plus or minus in between the two sets of parentheses. Okay, I'm going to take my x squared and multiply it by x squared negative 8x in the 3. So I get negative x to the 4th. Now, two negatives make a positive, so plus 8x cubed, and then minus 3x squared. Now, I'm going to take my 4x and multiply it by x squared negative 8x in 3. So I get plus 4x cubed minus 32x squared, and then plus 12x. Then my last one, I take the 1, and this will be nice and easy, and multiply it by x squared negative 8x in 3. So I just get plus x squared minus 8x plus 3. So now I combine my like terms. Negative x to the 4th just stays the same. Okay, so I don't do anything with that because I can't combine it. Now let's think about 8x cubed. I can combine with the 4x cubed, and that is it. So I get plus 12x cubed. Okay. Then I have my negative 3x squared. I can combine that with negative 32x squared and a plus x squared. Right. So when I do, I will get about 34x squared. And that's going to be a negative. Then I have my 12x and my negative 8x. So that's going to give me plus 4x. And then my plus 3, well, there's nothing else I can combine that with, so I just have plus 3. And so this will be my final answer here. Okay, make sure you watch the last part of the 5.3 notes. We're going to continue to be multiplying polynomials.